Moose, the largest of Alaska's big game animals, are important to other wildlife and to Alaska's people. Moose provide us with food and clothing, and hunting is a tradition that has been practiced by our people throughout history. More moose on the landscape means more hunting opportunity for our families, our communities, and future generations. Today, moose are found from southeast Alaska to the North Slope. The number of moose is high in some areas, but in other areas there are few moose. In portions of southwest Alaska, the moose population is low. Let's find out what affects their numbers and ways hunters can help manage moose wisely. In most parts of Alaska, hunting seasons are limited to bulls because moose numbers are not high. Taking bulls from medium or high moose populations has little effect on that population, but taking cow moose can prevent a moose population from growing since they are the ones to bear young. To illustrate, consider this. In just 3 years, this cow and her first female calf could produce 5 additional moose. If a hunter kills a bull moose, only 1 moose is taken. But if the hunter kills the cow moose, he takes that cow and its future offspring. But just how many calves is a single cow moose responsible for over her lifetime? To keep things simple, let's follow these general guidelines. 1. Cows generally have their first calf when they are 3 years old. When forage is favorable and the cow is in good health, she may have her first calf when she is 2 years old. 2. Cows generally give birth every year. 3. Cows usually have a single calf or twins. The number of calves depends largely on available nutrition and the cow's overall health. For this exercise, we will assume the cow gives birth to twins once every 3 years, otherwise a single calf is born. 4. Cows generally give birth to an equal number of male and female calves. 5. Cows generally give birth for at least 12 years and sometimes up to 18 years or more. For this exercise, we'll follow our cow until she is 16 years old and in her 14th year of giving birth. Following our general guidelines for moose, let's see how many calves that equals.
The cow in the center of the circle is 3 years old and she has her first calf. The following year, when she is 4, she has a set of twins. The next year, when she turns 5, she has a single calf. The cow is now 6 years old. She has another single calf. In addition, her first female calf, who is now 3 years old, has a calf of her own. When the original cow is 7 years old, she has her second set of twins. Her first calf has its first set of twins, and her second calf has its first calf. And so forth and so on until she becomes 16 years old. Over 14 years of giving birth, our cow and her offspring produced a whopping 212 moose. But is this the way a moose population really grows? No, the cow circle is a good way to illustrate population potential. In the real world, not all calves survive into adulthood. What are some causes of mortality? Predation, disease, starvation, accidents, and harvest. This brings us to our biological principle number 6.
Generally speaking, 50% of calves don't make it through their first year. If we estimate a 50% calf mortality rate, alternating the loss from male to female calf, let's see what happens to our model. A cow has her first calf when she is 3 years old. When the cow is 4 years old, she has her first set of twins. One of the twins does not survive. The following year, she has a single calf. The cow is now 6 years old. She has another single calf. It does not survive. Her first female calf, who is now 3 years old, has a calf of her own that does survive. When the cow is 7 years old, in her 5th year of giving birth, she has her second set of twins, one of which dies. Her first cow calf has its first set of twins, and so forth and so on until the original cow is 16 years old.
How many moose is the original cow and her offspring responsible for in 14 years with a 50% calf mortality rate? 66 moose. Factoring in calf mortality, the number of moose significantly drops. However, 66 moose is still a lot compared to what we'd get if our original cow moose was killed. 0. So when you see this image of a cow circle, please be reminded that cow moose are extremely important in helping the overall moose population grow. Please think before you shoot. Being sure to harvest a legal bull is a key part of being a true conservationist. More cows on the landscape mean more hunting opportunity for you, for me, and for our future.